Hi everyone, this is Harry Hoffman. Welcome back to the multicultural teams theme. Last time I looked at what I learned from the warm climate cultures, and today I will share what a good teamwork looks like. Let's get started. The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team is a book written by Patrick Lencioni in the year 2002. It's been a best-selling book and widely distributed and translated as well. It focuses on the dysfunction of a team, but it can be easily translated into the functioning elements. What makes a good team work? And it can be easily translated into a cross-cultural, multicultural setting. As you can see in this image, this is the triangle presented by Patrick Lencioni, the 5 different areas he's looking at. Many teachers start from the bottom up, from the trust. Teams need trust. I will start by looking at it from the attention to results or the inattention to results as a very good starting point for well-functioning multicultural teams. The author calls the dysfunction the inattention to results, and the positive part is the attention to outcome and results. Team need purpose and goals. You might call it purpose, mission, vision. I don't really care, but teams need purpose, and the question needs to be answered: why are you a team? What for? Why are you a team? And I've seen teams that are sort of stuck in a 2-year language learning process and nothing happens. They are very introverted, introspective. They pray for one another. They pray for finances. They pray for health, etc. But nothing really outwardly, nothing output related is happening, and then people become discouraged, depressed, and Netflix addicted. Netflix addicted, or otherwise addicted. And I mean, when I see teams like this, I get itchy. Come on, guys, get out and do something. People work best when they know I've done a good job when I have done this and that. That's a leadership challenge also, to tell people you've done a good job when you've done this and this. And not over a length of 2 years, but on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and on a monthly basis. Set daily, weekly, and monthly goals for your people and for one another, and encourage one another to achieve those goals. I've done a good job when I've done this, this, and this. Like, for example, this topic of the month, or this week, I invite a neighbor for a meal. That's a goal. This month, I join a local cooking class to get to know the local food. That's a goal. The second dysfunction from the top down is the avoidance of accountability. And in my words, it's just checking up on people's work. Checking up on people's work. Not just, this is member care related. How are you doing? Is checking up on people. But we're talking about multicultural teams, is checking up on people. Have you done this? How have you done this? How did it go? Any problems? Any questions? How was the feedback from the people you served and ministered to? Like accountability, checking up on people, not just doing it, but how are you doing it? Is that working out well? So it's good to have a system in place, policies and processes that hold individuals of the team accountable. Have you done what you said you do? Job description, expectations, written expectations, expected results of each team member in the team, expected behavior as well. And then also what happens if you don't do what you say you do. What happens if you don't fit into the flow of the team and the culture of the team? So there needs to be regular assessment and accountability meetings. And if that's too difficult for a team leader to do, get somebody in from the outside to hold your team members accountable. Just get help, and that's okay. And my suggestion is also, don't hold people accountable over a meal, but have this in a really clear work-related or objective-related setting. The third dysfunctionality is the lack of commitment, which in the positive way is a focus on clarity and a focus on commitment really to achieve the goals and objectives that are set ahead of me. Commitment. And that is sort of attitude. If I know my goals and objectives and then somebody holds me accountable, then I need to work on my attitude to really be focused. The Apostle Paul uses a lot of sports illustrations, running the race, reaching the goal and the finish line, etc. And in tennis, many of us know tennis, you have two people playing back and forth. The goal is to hit the ball. To hit the ball so the ball crosses the net onto the other side. Accountability is you have a referee sitting and referee the game. And then your commitment is play the best game that you have. Don't play with your weak hand, but play with your strong hand. Hit the ball hard and make the best effort you can to reach the finish line and to finish well. This kind of commitment is actually something that needs to grow within each individual, but it's also a leadership task to hold, to encourage people towards commitment, to motivate, to celebrate wins, and to be motivational. And we can do this, like this firing up of we can achieve those goals. That's why you need shorter goals and shorter objectives, not 2-year objectives, but weekly, maybe even daily and monthly to achieve goals. And then the commitment is there and people are happy to be part of the team because there is a win, there is a celebration once we all have done a good job. I know I've done a good job when we have crossed this particular finish line. Dysfunction number 4 is the fear of conflict. I think that relates to many of us. We don't like conflict. We hate actually conflict. And whenever I did my conflict teaching around the world, I choose those 3 conflict styles: the rabbit, the tiger, and the chameleon. The rabbit runs away. The tiger goes into the offensive and fights. And the chameleon, you like blue? Yes, I like blue too. You like red? I like red too. So the chameleon changes the color according to whatever is needed. And most people like to be a rabbit. They like to run away from conflicts. And it's not good. We need to face conflicts. We have these several F's, the fight, flight, freeze, fake, etc. other F's. And we're gonna learn to face conflicts and to face our team members and say, hey, I'm really wounded by this, and early enough. I know this is difficult because cross-cultural workers are usually strong personalities. They are volunteers, they are self-supported, they know what they want to do, they know what they want to achieve. So strong sort of personalities. And I know, and if you stand in the way of some of these strong personalities, it's like a truck coming your way. Don't stand in my way, get out. I have a conflict with you, well, that's your problem. Get out of my way. So we need to learn, both sides need to learn to face conflicts in a healthy way. And the best way to do this is actually, by going through a seminar and discussing these interpersonal skills topics as a team. Have this as a topic of the month. This month we talk about how to confront in love. How to do this as a multicultural team. And then each culture can share, each individual can share, and you can practice and learn this as a team. And the last, number 5 dysfunction is the absence of trust. Trust is so needed in teams. And as a cold climate culture, trust is built by working together. You work together, the work as a team works well, and that develops trust. Your culture might start by having meals together. Whatever your way is, develop trust, invest in trust. And if you're a team leader, work on trust building exercises, activities, and anything that helps on the job and also off work, in your community time, in your private time. Anything that helps to develop trust is just key and good. I hope this is helpful, and I hope this is stimulating your thoughts on your own multicultural team and on yourself in your role as a member of a multicultural team, and also as a member care provider, how you help multicultural teams. Feel free to send me any questions you have about multicultural teams, and also resources and insights that you have. And next week I will respond to some of your questions. All right, I see you again next time. Bye for now.